Where's Bob indeed? Thank you for staying. I hope you enjoyed the film. Please welcome back to the stage director Lee Won-suk and the lead cast of Killing Romance, Lee Hanee, Sun-kyun, actor Gong Myoung, and actor Ram. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please make yourself comfortable.
Yes.
How's New York, Won-suk?
Yeah, while you guys are watching our film, getting tortured, we went out, had a beer just now.
Okay.
It was great. So I hope you enjoyed the film. Thank you so much.
So we have all the lead actors of the film. So I want to ask you about the process of working on the distribution of the roles. How did you get Miss Hanee, Sun-kyun, Gong Myoung, and Ram on board? Okay, yeah, selfie time. All right, let's do that.
How do I cast?
Yeah.
How do we cast? I mean, when I got the script from the writer, and I thought about this is only Lee Hanee could handle it because they have a very big, spectrum who could do comedy and serious drama. So I told the writer first time like we're going with Lee Hanee, and she agreed. Then Lee Sun-kyun came in. At the time, he was about to win Oscar, so he was on the way to get an Oscar. He stopped by the office, say no. But we knew he's gonna say no, so me and the producer, we just joked around. Hope he doesn't get Oscar. And then he went to U.S. and there was the news that Korean film is gonna, 봉 전화가 win the Oscar. So that was like the saddest day we had. We're so, and I don't know why he did it, but maybe midlife crisis. But he had so many choices, but he chose our film, and Lee Hanee chose our film. Then we had to find the young actor who could play, Pomu. And I ran into him. Cafe.
Okay.
And like, wow, he's so nice. He's so like pure, and he was saying hey to everybody. It's not like that for Korean actors. Very like, he has no judgmental. He's equal. For him, everybody's equal. He's saying like hello. He remind me of the Pomu. So I gave him a script. I begged him, and then 우리 유람이 영찬.
Okay.
영찬, we had like big audition, and I liked him
Okay.
a lot, but I had to audition other actors, so I had to. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's how it.
Right. Hanee, can you tell us what attracted you to the part? Also, I want to ask you, you're often in comedies. It seems like a genre you seem to enjoy being in. Can you describe your involvement in Lee Won-suk's project, and what attracted you to the part in particular for this?
Can I speak in Korean?
Oh,
Yeah,
of course,
is that
of course.
okay?
We have our translator.
코미디 장르를 사실 좋아해요. 근데 사실 코미디 장르가 따로 이렇게 있다고 생각하지 않고 그냥 연기를 하다 보면 그냥 캐릭터가 잡히고 그게 이렇게 유기적으로 움직이다 보면 그게 사람들이 말하는 코미디라고 얘기가 되는 것 같아요. 그걸 제가 막 코미디를 해야지라고 생각한 적은 별로 없었고 요 근래 코미디 작품이 좀 많아서 아마 그게 생각을 또 많이 하시는 것 같아요. 근데 저는 기본적으로 사실결의 작업들을 하는 걸 굉장히 좋아하고 또 원석 감독님 같은 경우에는 Please concentrate on me. 그래서 굉장히 남자 사용 설명서라고 그 작품도 제가 너무 팬이었었고 해가지고 정말 저 브릴란트한 감독님하고 한번 작업을 해보고 싶다 하는 도중에 감독님께서 작업 요청을 주셨고 너무나 흔쾌히 하겠다고 마음 먹었던 것 같아요.
So I really like comedies generally, and I don't know if I consciously think of like, oh, I want to do a comedy or I want to act in a comedy. I think it just sort of organically becomes that way in the process of, you know, creating a character. But I don't think it's like a conscious decision of me wanting to just like do genre comedies. I feel like that's sort of the perception you might have because I've recently been doing a lot of comedies. This came to me because I was already a fan of director Lee Won-suk when I saw his movie, How to Use Guys with Secret Tips, and I thought it was such an enjoyable film. And so when he offered me the role, it was really meant to be, I think.
Thank you. Sun-kyun, let me turn to you. You decided to take on the role of Jonathan shortly after Parasite, so I want to understand also what attracted you to it.
Why?
The fact that you're
Why?
playing a villain. Why?
Why?
Just why?
일단 저도 이한희 씨처럼 그 감독님의 남자 사용 설명서를 굉장히 좋아했고, 근데 처음에 대본을 받을 때 이 역할을 대체 나한테 왜 준 건지 너무 의아했고, 근데 굉장히 궁금했어요. 이걸 나한테 왜 준 건지, 나한테 원하는 게 뭔지. 원래는 이렇게 오스카 가기 전에 고사하려고 만났다가 제가 워낙 감독님한테 좀 궁금한 것도 많았고 영화를 좋아하다 보니까 그 짧은 1시간 동안 좀 감독님한테 넘어간 것 같아요. 그리고 그때 한희 씨가 거의 하기로 확정이 됐다는 얘기를 들었는데, 그때 미국에서 이렇게 오스카 파티 전야제 할 때 한희 씨를 만난 거예요. 그리고 너 정말로 할 거냐고 이 확답을 듣고,
You gonna do?
예,
Do?
저희가 너 하면 하겠다는 약속을 하고 선택을 했죠. 네.
So I had also been a fan of Lee Won-suk after watching How to Use Guys with Secret Tips. When I was offered the role, I was initially very perplexed why this role was given to me. I was thinking like, what does he want from me? And so I actually had a meeting with him before going to the Oscars to decline the role. But in the time of a mere hour, he sort of persuaded me to take on the film, and I was a fan, so I was thinking, okay. And at the time, the director Lee Won-suk, he told me that Lee Hanee was already in. I don't know if that was true or not, but at the Oscars, right before the Oscars, I actually met Lee Hanee in LA, and we were talking about whether we were going to decide to do the film or not. And so we sort of made a pact saying, if you're in, I'm in. So that's how that came about.
Great. Thank you. Gong Myoung, congratulations on completing your military duty. Just got out of the army.
Just got out from army.
A few weeks ago. Congratulations. So I want to ask you about working with the cast. It's the second time, I believe, you're working with Lee Hanee. You were among the main cast members of Extreme Job, fabulous comedy, I think we agree. Director Lee Pyong-han was actually with us a few days ago. So I want to ask you about being involved in this film and your interactions. How did that differ, if we can compare a little bit, with the ambience on Extreme Job, since we had Lee Pyong-han a few days ago?
네, 이제 이한희 배우님이랑은 이제 극한 직업 이후로 두 번째 이제 작업을 하시는 건데 여기서의 작업 환경이 또 이제 극한 직업과는 또 뭐 어떻게
달랐는지.
네, 아니면 비슷했는지. 네.
There's a bit of jet lag too going on.
많이 달랐던 것 같아요. 근데 뭐 저도 똑같이 그 원석 감독님의 남자 사용 설명서를 너무나 좋아했던 팬으로서 이미 이 작품을 하려고 했었을 때 그 저희 킬링 로맨스가 동화 같은 영화인데 그 동화에 빠져보자라는 생각을 하고 아무 생각 없이 했던 것 같아요. 그래서 그냥 극한 직업 때랑 뭐가 달랐냐 하면 더 버무처럼 빠져서 살았던, 아무 그런 거 생각 없이 그냥 하라고 하면 했습니다.
I will say the two sets were very different, Extreme Job and Killing Romance. But I was already a fan, like the others have mentioned, I was already a real fan of How to Use Guys with Secret Tips. And so I feel like this story is such a fairy tale-like story, and I really went into the project thinking I'll really immerse myself completely into this fairy tale-like story. So I guess what was different from Extreme Job is I feel like I really just like lost all, not consciousness, but like I just really just fell into my role as Pomu, and I just did what director told me to do. He said, do this, I did that, yeah.
Pehyodam, we've seen you in many films. You have a very long filmography. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Can you also tell us about how you became involved? I mean, Won-suk did tell us a little bit on your end what you thought about the script, what interested you in being one of the helpers who helped Yore escape. How did you become involved and interested in playing that part?
네, 어떻게 해서 이제 작품에 참여를 하게 됐고 이제 대본의 어떤 부분이 흥미로웠는지 아니면 네.
뭐 저는 감독님께서 말씀하셨듯이 리딩하고 약간 여러 번의 작업까지는 아니지만 얼굴 보는 시간이 있었는데 감독님 또 몇 번 안 돼서 바로 또 하자고 하셨고 그래서 저는 기쁜 마음에 너무 하고 시나리오가 워낙 재밌었어요. 시나리오가 워낙 재밌었던 거라 이런 시나리오가 우리나라에서 만들어지면 어떻게 나올까 굉장히 궁금했고 또 원석 감독의 작품들을 알기 때문에 전작들을 또 정말 한국에는 없는 더 나아가서 세계에는 없는 뭐 그런 작품이 나올 수도 있다라고 생각이 들어서 너무 기쁜 마음에 참여했고 이렇게 또 좋은 형 누나 동생들이랑 작업을 해서 너무 행복했습니다.
So I met our director at several script readings, and he then he offered pretty much soon after that. Essentially, the script was just such a fun read as a reader, and I felt like, oh, this is a movie that is unlike anything that has been made in Korea, and so I was really curious about how that would turn out, and also because I was aware of his previous works, I was also a fan. I went into the project thinking this film is probably going to be something that has never been done in Korea or possibly the world, and so it was just a really happy experience working with such talented actors and crew.
Thank you. Indeed. So I want to ask you about how the film evolved from its original concept. We talked about this for the first screening. It came as a rather different idea originally when the script came to you. Can you describe how you took it from its original concept to your film?
Okay, when the script first came, it was very serious drama. The comedy, black comedy about, wife, how do you say it?
Housewife?
No, house violence.
Domestic violence?
Domestic
Domestic
violence.
violence. Oh, yeah.
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence, thank you. Domestic violence.
Yes, for domestic
Yeah.
violence.
So that part was like really challenging. It's like if you make it, real, it's gonna offend people.
Right.
So I had to come up with something. We had to come up with something, different way to position the film. So I like, Disney film, and like you could get away so much if you say like once upon a time, blah blah blah. The film turned into fantasy. So that's how we decide to make this thing into, what do they call it? The fairy tale. And we also wanted to make it full musical, but it didn't happen due to budget and all that other stuff, copyrights. It didn't happen, but it started as a very serious film, but we turned it into very,
Okay.
Disney something, yeah. That's what we tried. Sorry, beer, yeah.
Great. So easy sometimes.
Yeah.
Enchanted was one of the influence
I love
on the film.
Disney film called Enchanted. It was influenced by that film a lot because I really loved the film and wanted to make a musical, very crazy musical. But but like we haven't done it, so next time we're gonna come up with a full musical.
With Miss Lee Hanee, perhaps? Can you describe a little bit, since we have all the lead actors, how you work with your with your actors? Table readings. What is the creative process like? How much do you involve the lead actors in? For example, the soundtrack is quite critical to the film. Are you okay?
No, what happened was, that's the thing. When the director doesn't know what he's doing, the actors become very active. They come up with a lot of ideas. So that's what happened. Because I wasn't sure, like I think all of us wasn't sure that film that we're gonna make. We weren't sure that which film we were trying to make. So we talk a lot. We talk a lot and what kind of film we're gonna make and blah blah blah. That's the main process of we really talk a lot. We read the script a lot. Yeah.
Great. Lee Hanee, so I want to ask you, did you have any concerns about playing an actress who's fading from celebrity, fading from grace in a sense? Did you have any concerns about playing that part, and what were the challenges in terms of building the character?
네,
캐릭터 빌딩.
네, 이제 그 캐릭터 자체가 이제 이제 배우 생활을 이제 접고 이제 가는 이제 그 여배우 이제 이야기인데, 이제 그런 캐릭터를 이제 연기하는 데 있어서 이제 뭐 걱정은 없으셨는지, 그리고 이제 캐릭터 이제 구축할 때 이제 어떤 어려움이 있었는지.
저 자체가 여배우로서 살아가는, 특히나 한국에서 여배우로 살아가는 그 고충이 어떤 건지 너무 잘 알고 있기 때문에 충분히 공감할 수 있는 부분들이 많이 있었어요. 그리고 이제 그런 감독님도 이거를 뮤지컬로 만들고 싶으셨다고 말씀하셨었는데, 근데 그게 이렇게 디즈니나 뭐 이런 완전히 판타지의 애니메이션에서 하는 것이 아니라 실사의 사람이 하는 거기 때문에 그 이질감을 어떻게 하면 없앨 수 있을까가 굉장히 고민이 많이 됐던 포인트였어요. 그래서 그 제발이라는 들국화, 제발 부탁이야, 뭐 그 노래도 이제 진짜로 완전히 처절하게 완전히 무너져서 부르는 노래이기 때문에 그게 그냥 노래가 아니라 그냥 대사와 노래의 중간이어도 되고, 그냥 옮조려도 되고, 그냥 신음을 해도 되고, 그게 완전히 자유로운 영역으로 그냥 들어간다고 생각했어요. 그냥 뮤지컬이라고, 뮤직이라고 단정 지을 수도 없을 정도로 그냥 아주 확장된 개념이라고 생각했었고, 그래서 그런 뭐 여배우로서의 캐릭터나 뭐 노래를 해야 된다는 거, 춤을 춰야 된다는 것은 이미 그냥 제가 제 안에 있다고 믿는 수밖에 없는 것 같아요. 일단 시작이 되면. 근데 그 전에 이제 충분히 제가 트레이닝이 돼 있는 상태여야 되고 해서, 뭐 같이 댄스 연습도 같이 많이 하고, 예, 노래도 같이 이렇게 작업실에서 충분히 또 하기도 하고, 들어가기 전에 프리 그런 단계를 많이 거치거든요. 그래서 그때 준비를 좀 꽤 많이 했었던 것 같아요.
I would say as an actress, especially as an actress in Korea, like I really know what that is like, and so I really related to the character of Yeore. And the director just mentioned it being a musical, and a fairy tale, but because this is a live action movie with like actual people, I think I really tried to concentrate on finding the closeness between, you know, someone who would be an animated character versus like a real human being. And you see in the song when she starts with like 제발 부탁이야, that's a moment of devastation, and I think that really started to become, I don't think you can actually like classify it as solely a musical number, because it almost felt as if for me, the character, I was going in between saying the lines almost and then sort of going into song. So I think it's almost expanded the genre, or the musical genre in a sense. And so I think when you're participating in these kinds of films, you just kind of have to trust that you have it in yourself. And definitely there was a lot of pre-production training that had to be done so I could be ready. We took a lot of dance lessons together and a lot of singing, so a lot of preparation.
Thank Thank you. Lee Sun-kyun, so you took very active part in promotional activities in Korea. The film was released in April, if I'm not mistaken. So you've seen a lot of audience reactions. And how different did you think, do you find the audience reaction here in New York, in the US, compared with Korea?
네, 한국과 뉴욕의 관객 반응에 뭐 차이가 있었다면 혹은 뭐 인상적이었던 관객 반응에서 인상적인 게 있다면.
일단 한국에서는 관객 반응이 호불호가 너무 심해가지고 좋아하시는 분들은 너무 좋아했는데 싫어하시는 분들은 너무 싫어했거든요. 그래가지고 흥행도 크게 잘 안 됐고 그래가지고 영화제에 온다는 게 좀 부담이 있었던 것도 사실인데 지금 뉴욕 와가지고 2번 했는데 2번 다 한국보다 훨씬 그러니까 우리가 그 컬트 영화처럼 매니아들이 생겼는데 그분들보다도 훨씬 좋은 반응을 지금 경험하고 가는 것 같아가지고 너무 감사합니다. 네.
Yes, so we released the film in Korea, but I would say the response in Korea is it's either a love or hate relationship. People who love it really love it, but people who hate it just really, really hated it. And so we didn't do that well commercially. And so I think before coming here to New York, there was a feeling of being a little burdened because we weren't really sure what the response would be. But we've screened here twice now, and yes, I know like this has like maybe some, cult fans and some mania fans, but the response has been even better here in New York than in Korea, and so I just want to say thank you so much for the love.
Well, thank you. We like weird stuff here. I'm told that we're quickly running out of time, so as is customary, I'm going to do a quick round and ask you what's next for you in terms of your next projects, TV shows. Myoung, I hope we're going to get to see more of you on the big screen. What is next for you in the next few months, year?
네, 차기작 뭐 계획 준비 중이시라면.
제대한 지 얼마 안 돼요.
Right.
제가 보여드리지 못했던 지금 버무랑은 아예 다른 모습을 보여드릴 수 있을 것 같은데 조금 짧게 말씀드리면 느와르의 망나니 같은 역할이에요. 왜 이렇게 좋아하세요? 망나니로 나옵니다. 이제 곧 올 하반기에 촬영을 해서 내년에 나올 것 같은데 많이 기대해 주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
Yeah, I think the next character I'll be tackling in a project is very different from Pomu. It's a film noir. I play a real brutish figure, a brute. So I think it's going to be coming out next year. So hopefully you guys will get to see that. Yeah.
Thank you. Yuram, when are we going to have the pleasure to see you next on screen? Very soon, I imagine. You're very active on the big screen.
네, 이제 다작하시는데 차기작.
저는 계속 뭐 이것저것 하고 있고요. 이것저것 여러모로 다양하게 뭐 하고 있고 뭐 또 어떻게 보면 이 성균 형님이랑은 작품을 또 몇 번을 했었는데 또 이렇게 또 좋은 작품으로 하게 된 것 같아서 너무 좋고 한이 누나나 뭐 명희랑도 이렇게 하다 보니까 만나서 같이 연기한 것도 너무 영광이고 저 같은 경우는 뭐 조연으로서 좀 작품이 뭐 주연분들에 비해 뭐 많이 하게 될 수밖에 없는 이 생태계예요. 생태계가 그런 생태계라서 그러고 있어서 언제가 또 명희랑도 만날 것 같고 또 형이랑 또 누나랑 또 만나는데 제가 뭐 차기작이 뭐 준비하고 있다 한다기보다는 뭐 어디서 어느 곳에서나 좀 볼 수 있고 그런 배우이기 때문에 뭐 놀래지 마시고 저를 보고 주머니 속에서 꺼내면 볼 수 있다는 느낌으로 열심히 하겠습니다. 예.
So I'm doing this and that. I'm doing a variety of projects. For me, I think I've been lucky enough to be in several projects with actor Lee Hanee now, and with actress Lee Hanee and Myoung. It's really been an honor to be able to work with them as a more supporting character or supporting actor in in the Korean entertainment ecosystem, it's only natural that I have to be in a lot of things. And so I hope to be the kind of actor that you will see everywhere all at once. And so, yes, please, I just hope to be an actor that gives you comfort and an actor that you can sort of like take out of your pocket and see for comfort. So hopefully that
Lee Sun-kyun, you have a few films coming up very soon. I believe there's Sleep, the horror movie. I forget what's next, but we're going to see a lot more of you in the next few months. Can you tell us a little bit about what's coming up next?
네, 차기작도 뭐 잠 외에도 또 있으시다면. 네.
코로나 때 제가 찍었던 영화들이 배급을 잘 못 찍은 개봉을 못 해가지고 올해 조금 개봉한 영화들이 좀 있는데 아까 말씀하신 그 호러물 잠이란 영화가 9월달에 개봉해가지고 돌아가는 대로 이제 홍보 활동을 해야 되고요. 그러면 12월 달쯤에 사일런스 프로젝트 탈출이라고 그거 약간 블록버스터 영화인데 그것도 개봉할 예정이고 10월부터는 이제 시리즈 들어갈 것 같아요. 네.
So several films that have not been able to be released due to COVID are being released this year. I did a horror film called Sleep that will be released in September in Korea. So once I get back to Korea, I'll be starting to promote the film. In October, I'll be doing Silence is another project that will be released, and I will be working on a TV series at the end of the year.
Right. Very busy. Looking forward to this. Miss Hanee, what is next for you? You're very busy also on TV. You have a family now.
저도 여기 오기 전까지 밤샘 촬영을 하고 왔는데요. 그래서 사극 촬영이 거의 마무리됐어요. 그래서 아마 여러분들 찾아뵐 수 있을 것 같고 사극이 진짜 힘들더라고요. 정말 다시는 안 한다고 그렇게 했는데 제가 다시 또 하고 있더라고요. 네, 근데 인생의 마지막일 수도 있으니까요. 많은 시청 부탁드리고요. 네, 사극이 곧 오고 이제 그게 바로 끝나면 9월부터 넷플릭스 드라마를 시작할 거예요. 그래서 아마 넷플릭스로 하면 아마 미국에서 보시기 좀 더 편하실 수 있을 것 같고 외계인 2 영화가 또 아직 남아 있어요. 그것도 보실 수 있을 것 같아요.
So actually, right before coming here, I just got on the plane after an overnight shoot for a period piece, which period pieces are really hard. I told myself never again, but I found myself doing it again. But you know, you never know if that's going to be the last time in your life that you're doing a period piece. So that's what I'm coming from. At the end of the year, I'm supposed to do a Netflix drama. So hopefully you'll be able to find that more easily here in New York. And also, I have another film, Alienoid 2, that's going to be released soon. So that is coming up.
Great. Very busy also. Thank you. Won-suk, what's next? When is your next movie?
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about my actors. They're doing great, and they have a lot of work. It's coming. Me, yeah, I don't know. I have to figure out, but yeah, I'll be fine. I'm trying to do a drama, but I don't know. It's too expensive. Anything I do is
Get Sun-kyun
no, he bailed out.
He bailed out.
He waited 4 months and he bailed out. That's how the industry is. So. But anyway, thank you so much.
Thank you. 고맙습니다. Thank you all for coming all the way from Korea to introduce the film. I think we're going to do one last shot here before leaving.